Welcome to Life Mastery Academy. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, also subscribe to my channel, and press the bell icon to never miss an update. In this video, we will talk about Top 10 Golden Rules of Goal Setting. 1. Set goals that motivate you. When you set goals for yourself, it is important that they motivate you. This means making sure that they are important to you, and that there is value in achieving them. If you have little interest in the outcome, or they are irrelevant given the larger picture, then the chances of you putting in the work to make them happen are slim. Motivation is key to achieving goals. Set goals that relate to the high priorities in your life. Without this type of focus, you can end up with far too many goals, leaving you too little time to devote to each one. Goal achievement requires commitment, so to maximize the likelihood of success, you need to feel a sense of urgency and have an "I must do this" attitude. When you don't have this, you risk putting off what you need to do to make the goal a reality. This in turn leaves you feeling disappointed and frustrated with yourself, both of which are demotivating. And you can end up in a very destructive, "I can't do anything or be successful at anything" frame of mind. 2. Set SMART goals. You have probably heard of SMART goal already, but do you always apply the rule? The simple fact is that for goals to be powerful, they should be designed to be SMART. There are many variations of what SMART stands for, but the essence is this: goals should be. Set specific goals. Your goal must be clear and well-defined. Vague or generalized goals are unhelpful because they don't provide sufficient direction. Remember, you need goals to show you the way. Make it as easy as you can to get where you want to go by defining precisely where you want to end up. Set measurable goals. Include precise amounts, dates, and so on in your goals, so you can measure your degree of success. If your goal is simply defined as to reduce expenses, how will you know when you have been successful? In 1 month's time if you have a 1% reduction, or in 2 years' time when you have a 10% reduction? Without a way to measure your success, you miss out on the celebration that comes with knowing you have actually achieved something. Set attainable goals. Make sure that it's possible to achieve the goals you set. If you set a goal that you have no hope of achieving, you will only demoralize yourself and erode your confidence. Set relevant goals. Goals should be relevant to the direction you want your life and career to take. By keeping goals aligned with this, you'll develop the focus you need to get ahead and do what you want. Set widely scattered and inconsistent goals, and you'll fritter your time and your life away. Set time-bound goals. Your goals must have a deadline. Again, this means that you know when you can celebrate success. When you are working on a deadline, your sense of urgency increases and achievement will come that much quicker. 3. Set goals in writing. The physical act of writing down a goal makes it real and tangible. You have no excuse for forgetting about it. As you write, use the word "will" instead of "would like to" or "might." For example, I will reduce my operating expenses by 10% this year. Not I would like to reduce my operating expenses by 10% this year. The first goal statement has power, and you can see yourself reducing expenses. The second lacks passion and gives you an excuse if you get sidetracked. Post your goals in visible places to remind yourself every day of what it is you intend to do. Put them on your walls, desk, computer monitor, bathroom mirror, or refrigerator as a constant reminder. 4. Make an action plan. This step is often missed in the process of goal setting. You get so focused on the outcome that you forget to plan all of the steps that are needed along the way. By writing out the individual steps and then crossing each one off as you complete it, you'll realize that you are making progress towards your ultimate goal. This is especially important if your goal is big and demanding or long-term. 5. Stick with it. Remember, goal setting is an ongoing activity, not just a means to an end. Build in reminders to keep yourself on track, and make regular time slots available to review your goals. Your end destination may remain quite similar over the long term, but the action plan you set for yourself along the way can change significantly. Make sure the relevance, value, and necessity remain high. 6. Determining your goals. You can set goals in any part of your life. Some of the more common areas include health, career, financial, and education. These broader categories set the stage for the smaller goals you will work on yearly, monthly, and daily. While some of your goals may land within those categories, it's important to recognize that self-development goals also encompass things like learning to paint, learning to golf, and giving back to your community. You don't have to limit yourself to the most obvious parts of your life. Take some time to think about your passions and interests. Brainstorm some ideas around things that excite you. Think back and try to identify if there's something you've always wanted to do, but fear of the unknown, or fear of failure, prevented you from taking a risk. The ideas you generate from these brainstorming activities are like clues that can help you narrow your focus and set more specific goals. 7. Ask yourself why. The next step you'll want to take is to ask yourself why that goal is important to you. For example, if you want to finish your college degree, setting smaller goals that revolve around why will help you get there faster. To define your why, consider asking yourself these 3 questions. Why is finishing my degree important to me? Why does that reason matter? Why do I feel strongly about that reason? Once you have a better idea of your why, it's time to do one more self-assessment. Going with a college degree example, if you determine that finishing your degree is the big goal, then, before you apply the SMART strategy to come up with smaller, more obtainable goals, it's helpful to answer the following questions to determine if you're truly ready to make this commitment. 8. State goals with a positive tone. When setting a goal, try to avoid the temptation to state your desire in a negative way. For example, I will not complain so much. Restated positively sounds more like this: I will find 3 positive things about my day and write them down before I go to bed. 9. Focus on the process, not the outcome. This is one of the most difficult parts of setting and achieving goals. Because of the very nature of a goal, you start with the end in mind, but it's really the steps you take to get there that matter the most. Let's say the outcome you want is to lose 20 pounds. That's the goal. But during the process of working towards this goal, you discover that your body is more comfortable at a weight that only has you losing 15 pounds. Did you fail at achieving this goal? Not if you believe in the power of the process. 10. Reward yourself. As you accomplish steps towards your goal, make sure to reward yourself along the way. Rewards should be simple, consistent, easy to acquire, and healthy. For example, you might reward yourself with a long walk with your dog at the end of a hard day of work, or after you've carried out a specific step in your change plan. Did you learn something new about setting effective goals in life that you didn't know before? We hope you did. Thanks for watching Life Mastery Academy. So if you're interested in learning more amazing knowledge, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to get notified by our new videos. Also share your thoughts in comment section.